Hey, what's up everybody? It's GleeCon, and I'm here again, taking one of our characters, this time Gleam back into the world of Warcraft as we continue our vanilla walkthrough, playthrough. We have been working our way through. We are kind of about, I'd say around like 60% of the way through the original potential like zones and content areas that could still have isolated quests that have survived the ages since the very first inception of the game but still exist in retail. That's what we're doing right now. We're hunting for those little tiny kernels. And one of them is those, the platinum discs or whatever in Uldaman. So the goal for today is to go in there and try to find them. So stay a while and listen as we go into Uldaman. Now, Uldaman I don't think I could solo. I mean, I think I could probably solo my way around it to certain spots. But I don't know that I can solo all the way to the discs of the platinum discs. So I'm gonna try to do a specific dungeon. I just don't know how long it's how hard it will be to get a group for Uldaman going. So I don't know. See, this shows how long you've been in queue. Doesn't necessarily give me an estimated time. But we'll go ahead and just fight and stuff our way through there. I'm gonna fight these dwarves. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see. You never know. Like, what if the dungeon? Oh, I got 216, and we're right off the bat with a mysterious satchel. Cool. Within that, we gained a staff. A nice staff. I'll take it. It's a nice upgrade over my current little dagger. Serious beacon staff. Yeah, see, it doesn't really give me any kind of estimation. I don't know how long it's going to take us. The quest is called, oh my, the platinum discs. Yeah, so we're going to just check it out. I really wish follower dungeons were a thing that we could do. I'm also worried that, like, we're not really going to have... We're not going to really have a, oh, geez. What's the word I'm thinking of? That we're not going to have an easy time looking for. Oh, that's finally a replacement. We finally got one of these new gears. So now the only thing we haven't had replaced is we don't have a necklace at all. And we haven't had our cape replaced, as well as any trinkets that might possibly exist. Pretty good. Every now and then you get... Man, they're just like, say less, my friend. We will get you some. Alright, just a small pinch of an upgrade on our gloves. This is a really good spec, though. And if I was going to have hope that maybe one spec could do it, might be this one. Of all my characters, it's just pretty good. Alright, let's see how this looks. We still have no one. A lot of the times the way it works, though, at least in the past, is like all of a sudden they'll start prioritizing your group, you know? Alright, so we're trying to find our way through here. And this is fine. Right now it'll just be like, hey, this is some more... This is some more... What does this little thing mean? Why does it have a little 5 on there? Oh, is that like extra 5% damage? Not sure. I know there is some kind of like little boost that one of my passives is building up on. We spent a lot of time on this place in retail. I mean in classic. I like our XP. Yeah, now, another thing, we don't really want any of the in-game quests to mess with us. We just want to go find those platinum discs. What? We just didn't die from it. Okay, we got a red pouch, which is just going to become selling materials for us. You died. You gone. Alright, we need to go under there. Right? Pretty sure we do. So, see how this goes. I like how the layout's still the same. Now, there is a new Uldaman dungeon. Normal thing. But that's not what we're here for. That actually has a separate entrance up top. The Uldaman Legacy of Tyr. I have run that dungeon a couple times. Dragonflight. You little jerk. I guess I'm waiting for him to come back to me. I don't want to waste this. There he is. Say, he's almost dead, so. Alright, we've worked our way down. What's our... We have all 3 DPS, so we have 3 DPS willing to ride on this. Cool. That is what it is. And I'm honestly not worried about it. We can run the dungeon as fast as we possibly can. My shield broke off. We're just going to, at the very end, go back and do the discs. And we're going to see if it doesn't work out that way, then we won't. We won't do it that way. But got another satchel. Drop rate kind of drops. Got a large green bag. It's a 24 slot bag. Cool. So even more. Look at all this inventory space. And we got an offhand item. So this, if you add this and my sword together, I would be getting 15 intellect. So 23 intellect. My staff is 28. Yeah, I don't think they combine to being as good as my staff. Although it's nice that I have some offhand in case I find a really good one. Working my way down. This is a good place too for farming silk. Says quest complete, not in AT488. So that is maybe some kind of drop item. Uh-oh. Getting some a little bad luck. Some of that there, but altogether fine. Alright, we made it to the entrance to the dungeon. Oh, you jerk. Alright, and how's our hunt go now? We still are missing the 2 vital roles of tank and healer. But we've been slowly progressing our way through. Just gaining some nice points. Trog. I don't know what kind of quests are available now. And that's something we'll find when we, I guess, go back and do Cataclysm. So I wonder if when it says random time walking dungeon, is that... Oh, that's... Time walking is that... Lich King right now. So that's the other thing. We're not doing what's in vogue this week. So it might be hard. Alright, can I go in here? Or will it, like, throw me out? of the queue. It is not. We don't want any of these dungeons.
I'm out of range.
They're level 14 elites, so let's see what happens. I mean, yeah, this is going to just be much more difficult. Than it has to be, you know? That's all. I like how my friends here just watch me fight. That's good. That's a level... Oh, but it's level 10. It's worse than anything that I found. Darn it.
It's too far away.
Guess I'm going down this way. I mean, honestly, though, as you saw, like, it's really what scares me is the boss. I don't think I can beat the boss. And look at this, my life is pretty low right now. Like, so where am I supposed to be gaining this life from? Okay. Ouch. Yeah, see, this guy, I think, is just like a regular mob. Can I fight that thing? Cool. Alright, so we're clearing out this first room. Now I can use my recuperation. Oh, I can make my mana cookies, too. How's this thing going? Alright, we have a tank. We just need a healer. Awesome. So maybe I'll get out of here. I don't want me being in the dungeon to screw anything up. So we're pretty close. It's taken us 12 minutes. I don't know how it's going to go, and I don't really super care. It's been a while since I've done this dungeon. Pretty wrapped. I guess we'll fight off to the side here. Now, these used to all be elites, so that's one big change. They nerfed every mob in here. Okay. As a gnome, I could have escaped from that. I chose not to. Oh, hello, jerk. All we need is a healer. Oh, we lost our tank. Oh, biscuit. Son of a biscuit eater. Alright, so now I'm going to go back into the dungeon and continue clearing it. See how that will go. With all these buffs? Can I get there? Oh, we lost everybody. Oh no, there we go. We have 3 DPS still. Okay. Let's say WTF, man. WTF. Alright, now, I don't need anyone. Everyone. I don't need all these side bosses. And because of polymorphing, I can survive fights of 2 to 3 guys, which other people maybe couldn't, others of my tunes. Okay, we don't need that. Now there is like a little mob right there, a little mini boss, so or something. There's like or there used to be. There used to be a quest right around there. Alright, so this is what I want. I want to pull this guy, and then we're going to pull his friend. So there we go. I just want him away a little bit, enough. He's not. There you go. I think I can do it. Jerk. Okay, there we go. We got one of them. This buddy will be coming up. Right there. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Got that guy. Then there's that little guy that kept running around who's just a normal mob. Where'd he go? No. No. So we gotta be real careful about. I guess I'll pull him since I'm... Ah! There it is. This is just a regular guy though, so I can just kill this guy real quick. Okay, boom, bada bing, bada boom. Taking a little bit more hits than I would like. Boom. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to continue to work our way through this way. There's the big book. That's cool. Nice. So maybe I should be using this every time because it does seem to stack that up. Yeah. I don't like that. Okay. Alright, let's do 1400, that's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and eat some of this. How's my group forming? Still the same as it ever was. And here's a regular mob. Alright, so I was basically able to work my way through this whole first little figure 8 area. There's the remains of a paladin. Maybe that's a quest. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Okay. Okay. He's like, no, please don't. Never mind. Why would you do that, you jerk? Alright, still haven't found an old Uldaman clear. There you go, buddy. Now, I'm not naive. There could very, very, very well be a much harder, and I'm pretty sure there is, much harder little areas ahead that there's just not anything I'm going to be able to do anything about. There's Ravalesh. That is a boss for us. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try to get this guy. And if Ravalesh comes, yeah, we need to be out of his line of sight. Okay, this guy can be. Oh no! See, this is a dangerous sitch right here, where I could die. Okay, so now we gotta see what happens. Yeah, that's not a good sitch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that little time cast thing automatically. Oh, you release and you just come back right there. How's my... Still hunting for the same thing. Alright, so maybe I can beat Ravalesh. Not sure. He's a little boss, though. He's one of the 3 bosses. So if I can skip around him, even better. I'm not set on needing to beat him. But he had a couple little allies with him, as we just saw. Do not know. It's now removed dungeon quests. So if I go to sleep that dude. Oh, he resisted. He resists automatic. Is he immune? He's immune. Okay, so we got to get his buddy here. No, I should have done this. Actually, can I just go around him? He's immune to that too. Crap. Yeah, I can't get him. As the boss, he's too much. Yeah. He's... This is definitely our problem here. Oh no. See, I don't even have him a quarter of the way done. Alright, so... Maybe the only other thing I can maybe try is to sneak past him. I will not be able to beat Ionara, and probably not Arcadis either. If I have to beat that guy. Maybe I can survive the little... whatchamacallit? Like chain of dudes. Ah, this guy. See, you are what hurt me last time. You ran up on me. Just... ambushers running through the dungeon. Yeah, they're worth like no XP, but at least they do have some drops. Alright, can I sneak past this guy? Oh man. No, I cannot. Alright, so I'm cooked. Okay. That little path is like a choke point. Basically, oh, you know what? I wonder if I go invisible. Can I sneak past it, eh? Rose. I'm gonna try that. That's a maybe, right? Using my wizard powers to my utmost abilities? I wish there was a better way to do this. Yeah, I already had a strong feeling I was not going to be able to do this. So this is all just kind of something to occupy our time with until we... until we can hopefully get a group going. Yeah, I've got lots of DPS queued, but... Okay, so what if we try... Okay, now 20 seconds of invisibility. Alright, that did let me sneak through there. And now I'm into the middle area right here. That's where Ayanara was. Okay, cool. This is a worse area. Okay, so... Oh, that was good. What is this? Okay, so this is called the Platinum Discs. Speak to the Stone Watcher. Kazgreth's Seat. Oh, that got me. Ah, you jerk. Yeah, it just used my little healing thing for me. Oh, bro. Yikes. Okay, so where's Kazgrath's seat? I know it's not Ironara. It's like right here, right? You gotta beat Arcadis? So if that's the case, then we are 100% cooked. I want a transcript. Doesn't really tell you where it's picked up. Maybe if I keep giving you the transcript. Yeah. Okay. So we are not getting in here without help. Cool. So again, we just need a healer. I'm gonna hearth and get myself out of here because this is unacceptable, untenable. So it's been 27 minutes, by the way, of this episode. So let's just jump ahead to what comes next. We're queued. Let's repair, sell, all that good stuff. We have a tank again. Can we find a... healer?
Making a special purchase?
That was a 1 gold of repair costs. Yikes. Gaining very little. That's lame. Absolutely not gaining a gold of... Let's sell that. Okay, I guess we're gaining a little bit. Those can all be... That's 50 silver. Shrinky Doo? I don't care. That I need to keep probably for... Those we need to keep. The Mohawk grenade I want that. Stinky Bright Potion? I'm gonna get rid of that too. I don't care about it.
You have a great day now.
The tank is gone again. It's just the tanks get snatched up so fast. So annoying. Yes. Thank goodness. Okay. Cool. Okay, give everybody... It blinks too. I don't care about those. I don't want the quests. Alright. Now here's where I'm not good because I am not doing AoE. That's not my character's specialty. And I'm not running any kind of... This is why I didn't want to do it, because this is all you do now. You just go from pack to pack to pack to pack. That's just what life is. Okay. And we continue to run, but that's alright. If I just need the last boss, I need the last boss. Hey, it is what it is. And I just will keep cycling through my single targets, I guess. Oh, there's the boss. They're already fighting the first boss, because why would you not? Okay. And here we go. I'm just fighting Ravalosh. Cool. So it looks like we have some kind of undead too. Okay, so Ravalosh is defeated. I don't care. Got nothing, but we did get gold. Okay. And now we're back in business with this next set. I mean, I also don't have a lot of options anymore, you know? Okay. Alright, so now we've... I guess they're probably going to open her. Yep. This is Ironara. Which I don't know... if you still need the little Ravalesh staff to open it up for her? I don't think so. It would appear no. Also, I don't know if we have... So somebody got something, but not I. That is some kind of vault she was in. Yeah, people are just like zooming, like, I just want to leave, I just want to leave. But I don't want that. I want to... I'm trying to accomplish,
I need to target something first.
like playing the game. But see, that's not what you do anymore. You just, nobody talks, you just go as fast as you can, and that's life. Just how fast can you level, right? How fast can you level? I mean, I guess when it's like this, would it be better for me to just use Arcane Blast? I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, we got a mysterious satchel. Green kind. Gave us some kind of fish. Oh, that was an Obsidian Sentinel. That was an actual boss. Neat. Okay. Oh, we actually got our first necklace. Nice. I had not had one of those before, so this character is getting some. Good on us. I'm glad that someone just entered, like, random dungeon. That they just wanted, like... Oh, man. They agreed. This is where you fight the little dwarf bros or whatever. Or maybe you don't anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Might be conflating things. Another mysterious satchel. Okay, another golem. And yeah, we're just blasting through. More or less, though, it appears that the map is, like, exactly the same. I don't know if, like, optimized run patterns are different now or something like that. Obviously, we're doing things we've never done. We're running with a... Looks like maybe an Unholy Death Knight, another mage, a shaman, a monk. This is the Ancient Stone Keeper. Is he perhaps a boss? He seems pretty tough, so... There you go. Must have been. Okay, let's open this other... I feel like we had another bag. Oh. Maybe this person doesn't know where they're going. Or maybe they're just killing the bosses for fun. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like maybe the tank is potentially lost. I mean, we could have gone that way too. Void Elf Frost Mage. So the monk is the tank. Okay. Alright, next pack. Oh yeah. Okay, there we got a big old Trog. Are they shapeshifters? Is that what it says? Sharpshooters. But they look like little pirates. So that's kind of cool. Uh-oh. Oh, there's the dwarves. Uh-oh. Someone got mana burned. So you can kind of see that there's a boss. Now they have that boss off to the side. Like, showing him, kind of like a daily boss mod kind of thing. Like, it's put up there. So... Okay, so we just got another boss. I got nothing. But either way, I got a necklace out of this ordeal. This used to be some quests in here. I don't know if they still exist. More potions. Okay, getting closer and closer to the end, which is all we care about. Okay. Perfect. So this is now... Oh, this is another side little area. Yeah. I don't remember which one this one is, but... Some basilisk looking dude. Oh, I just leveled up. Nice. No, I just got 16. We'll look at that after. This is Grimlock, another side boss. Okay. Cool. We got another satchel, plus I got this little offhand thing I can look at if I wanted to. These sandals, yes, they are an upgrade by 1 point. Now that I'm 16. Alright, back as we continue, we're almost to the end. This is, now that's the, I guess the trade-off. It's ridiculously, crazy how fast dungeons are now. So, it's not going to take a lot of our time. I have to just get better about, like, being able, knowing, like, how to switch off. I got 2 of these satchels. I should just wait and open them all at the end. Nice. Okay, so we are now entering the last tier. The last, it's a 2-part room, but yeah, I don't even know why people are like, yeah, this is what you should do. This is not a good way to level up, in my opinion. Maybe it's good for loot.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, this is where we beat all of these golems in a row to get down to the final area, which is Arcadis. And where there will eventually be like a burst. Where there used to be. Okay, now we're in this little...
I need to target something first.
I think I just got... No. We're getting a nice amount of cloth, though, from here, too. Okay. We blast our way down the stairs. You can see there's a little quest marker down there. So the Discs of Norganon, we are going to be doing that after. That's fun. I don't know what this little lightning spirit thing that's come down there. Alright, we're in the penultimate room. They're already dead. Everything is dead. Everybody gets... There you go. Here we are, the last room. This is Acadus. I did not want any quests, which is good. I'm not getting any quests.
Who dares awaken Arcadus? Who dares the wrath of the Makers?
I don't know, man. Now, of course, back in the day, you would never stand here and do this. You would just be like...
Awake, ye servants.
Yeah, see, he's gonna wake his guardians. But now we would just nuke him down.
To my side, brothers.
Awaken the Vault Warders.
The Makers.
Alright, so... A lot of people got the achievement Uldaman. I did on this character. We also got a finger called the Archaic Stone. I want to start this on my own. Okay. So, the Platinum Disc, this is what we all came here for. The centerpieces of this treasure chamber are 4 huge platinum discs, each adorned with numerous sigils of an unknown origin. Touching them makes your hand tingle. Just after touching the discs, the visage of a large stone watcher springs forth. Salutations, I am the Keeper of Knowledge. The Creator's synthesis of the Earthen has been chronicled and stored here for this world in the discs of Norganon. You have uncovered a wealth of previously undiscovered worldly lore. Okay, so if you look at the actual quest log, learn what lore the Stone Watcher has to offer. So now you go and you talk to him. Salutations. My function is to offer access and, when permissible, insight into information regarding the Creator's synthesis of the Earthen on the world designated as Azeroth. I am ready to share this information with you now at your leisure. Who are the Earthen? And we've done this quest before. The Earthen are a synthesized race engineered by the Creators, functioning as one of the seed races in the initial population of the world designated as Azeroth. The Earthen were created to aid the Creators' efforts in shaping the deep regions of the world. They are a modification of the standard subterranean being matrix used on other worlds that the Creators have seeded. The construction of this prototype race created various anomalies that were observed after initial synthesis. What is a subterranean being matrix? It is one of the synthesis matrices the Creators use when seeding a world. Each synthesis matrix is used to achieve the Creator's goals. For Azeroth, a subterranean being matrix was modified to create a being with increased durability with an affinity for deep region shaping. The Earthen are the product of this modification. After the Earthen had been put into service for the Creators, unforeseen anomalies were discovered that affected their synthesis matrix due to high-stress environments. What are the anomalies you speak of? Additional background information on the Earthen must be given to you before this question may be answered properly. Processing. To understand the anomalies of the Earthen, it is first important to understand what the Earthen represent in their design intent. The Earthen represent the Creator's attempt at improving the survivability paradigm of the standard subterranean being matrix. This was done by incorporating a resilient foundation of construction inherent to the world into said matrix. What is a resilient foundation of construction? It is the baseline material used in race synthesis. A cross-section of Azeroth's crust was used as the foundation for the Earthen synthesis rather than the typical biomass construction foundation used by the Creators. Research on the world's composition led the Creators to theorize that an enhanced being could be synthesized that would epitomize the resiliency of this world's essence. This was accomplished by choosing to use a blend of Azeroth's various stone core compounds as the foundation. So the Earthen were made out of stone. Simply stated, this is correct. The Earthen's physical features are that of a smaller stature humanoid, though their composition is that of Azeroth's various stone core compounds. Their design maximizes strength and stamina without sacrificing cognitive processing power. Their skin and musculature are nearly impervious to physical damage, and with very minor modifications, the Earthen display a remarkable resiliency to unwanted magical forces. Anything else I should know about the Earthen? It is integral to the assimilation of this data that it is understood that the creators wanted to synthesize a race that would long be an integral part of this world's development cycle after they had departed. This race would be instrumental in fulfilling the creators' long-term development objectives for Azeroth. As an ancillary note, the nomenclature Earthen was deemed apropos for the new race by the creators based on the Earthen's composition. I think I understand the creators' design intent for the Earthen now. What are the Earthen's anomalies that you spoke of earlier? The Earthen's only anomaly is synthesis in the tendency for matrix destabilization while being utilized in high-stress environments. Addendum. Deep Earth sculpting was naturally suited to the new matrix design and thus never met the qualifications of duplicating a high-stress environment. Destabilization was not discovered until well into the Earthen's primary service cycle for the creators. The creators began work on post-synthesis modification rather than recall and resynthesis. What high-stress environments would cause the Earthen to destabilize? There's a noticeable pause after you ask this question. The information you request is not currently available in this repository's data cycling. I sincerely apologize for this omission. Please request this information after a data cycling update has been performed on this information repository. You may also request this information from another information repository located on Azeroth. What happens when the Earthen destabilize? There are two potential results when the Earthen's synthesis matrix destabilizes. Initiating visual aid representing number 1, Trogs. The first variant matrix is a degenerative product of synthesis hereby designated with the common nomenclature of Trog. This variant maintains strength and stamina comparable to the Earthen, but its cognitive processing power has been almost completely compromised. Force of will and a strong sense of cunning are the only driving factors in the psyche of the Trog. Trogs? Are the Trogs you mentioned the same as the ones in the world today? I am unable to process your chronological reference in comparison to the recording of this data. My apologies. The Trog retains... This is the lorekeeper of Norganon. Some composition of Azeroth's various stone core compounds, but the loss of cognitive power makes this variant unacceptable to the creators. The Trog procreates as per a standard biomass. By default, it consumes stone and anything else it can acquire, including other Trogs. Cannibalism is considered unacceptable by the creators. You mentioned 2 results when the Earthen destabilize. What is the second? Initiating visual aid representation number 2. The second resultant variance of the Earthen matrix retains many desired elements when compared to the standard subterranean matrix. The common nomenclature for this variant is Dwarf. This variant retains strength and stamina inherent to the Earthen. In some cases, the Dwarf even exceeds the cognitive powers of the Earthen's matrix. The Dwarf, however, retains none of the physical composition of Azeroth's various stone core compounds. Dwarves? Now you're telling me that dwarves originally came from the Earthen. The data stored in this repository does indeed correlate with your astute proclamation. The Dwarf maintains an affinity for the stone composition of Azeroth, but due to the high-stress environmental anomaly within the Earthen synthesis matrix, the Dwarf reverts to a default biomass composition, as seen in the standard subterranean matrix. Ergo, the Dwarf variant does synthesize from the degeneration of the Earthen creation matrix, as inferred with your query. These dwarves are the same ones today, yes? Do dwarves maintain any other links to the Earthen? I am unable to process your chronological reference in comparison to the recording of this data. My apologies. Though the Dwarf maintains most of the Earthen's mental attunement to Azeroth's stone composition, the reversion back into living biomass remains the main degeneration of the Matrix. Dwarves eat and procreate through means typical to other standard biomasses. The creators view the Dwarf as an acceptable variant, worthy of Genesis in its own right. Who are the creators? The creators are the creators. They are the beings that seeded and shaped this world by their own design. They are the reason for this world's existence as well as many other worlds. They are the wellspring from which Azeroth flows. This is a lot to think about. The creators are cognizant of the magnitude of the information housed in this repository. Subsequently, a portable copy of the data stored here will be made available to you once you are attuned with the disks of Norganon. Please consider your cursory requirements for the assimilation of this knowledge to be complete. At your leisure, access the disks of Norganon to begin synthesis of your disks. I will access the disks now, and you come here and you do just that, and that's step 1. Following the instructions of the Stone Watcher, you once again access the discs of Norgannon now that you have learned about the history of the Earthen, the Trogs, and the Dwarves. A faint brief hum is heard from within the discs. The Stone Watcher then speaks. The discs have now been synthesized. Access the discs of Norgannon once more to receive your personal copy. We gained the 5 dungeon quests completed. I don't know exactly what that's about. And we are going to put Discs of Norgannon number 1. Now, this is a... this is Uldaman. So, yes, we want to make a column to the left. No. We want a column to the left, and this is just going to be Uldaman. I put New Year's Eve. This is just Uldaman. It is a neutral quest, and we did a couple. We're doing the Discs of Norgannon Part 1 is what we just did. And we're going to do the Discs of Norgannon Part 2, so we might as well put it. And that's all the Uldaman quests we have to go. Oh, it's called, my bad, it's called the Platinum Discs. I lied. The Platinum Discs is the name of this here instance quest. Part 2. Touching the discs of Norgannon once again makes your hand tingle, and he yells, "Greetings, mortals! I have been activated by the discs of Norgannon to assist you. Your discs are now ready. Engage in the discs of Norgannon once again to retrieve them." Okay, touching the discs of Norgannon once again makes your hand tingle. This time, however, a strange grinding noise is heard from inside the discs. Your backpack suddenly becomes heavier than it was before. Inside, you discover a miniature version of the discs. No doubt an item of this sort would be invaluable to someone interested in the ancient history of Azeroth. Someone would sure be interested in this. Says take it to someone very interested in them. Fairly certain it's the dude in the front of the dungeon. Yeah, we gotta go right out to the front instead of back to Ironforge now. Also, while we're here, we might as well get the next Arcane Mage talents, right? So that was pretty good. What was I focusing on? Sun Fury, I think. Okay. We need this Master of Time, both parts. Reduces the cooldown of temporal realignment. Alright, so now that's my passive. So basically, it just takes 5 seconds off. What was the passive? Guess I'm gonna look and see what temporal realignment's all about. It doesn't even list. I guess it's just alter time. So alter time went from a 1 minute cooldown to a 55 second. So that's all, which is just good. It just allows me to, it's boring, but it just allows me to save myself a little more time. All right, we got to come out now to the front. I don't know why it's not showing me my quests, but I do have the part 2. Oh, and let's see, we also got potion. Now this ring is 5 stam, 6 crit, 10 haste. So that's pretty good. That's like 21 points. Yeah, so it's significantly better than this Talvosh's gold ring. So that's good. Miniature platinum discs. Anything else we get? Those boots we already swapped out. Okay. I will, just enchant whatever I can when it comes down to that part. But Katie's, look at these little weird, like, Roman or Greek fresco style. I think we should more or less be able to make our way out. And we hit level 16, so we did hit 1 level further. Alright, so the next thing, like I mentioned before, is Dust Wallow Marsh. Dust Wallow Marsh is going to have 2 parts to it. We have the Alliance triage part. And we're gonna have to look that one up. We might be able to get that one done today too. How are we doing on time? Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we're only on an hour. So I think we can probably... I'm pretty sure we have enough... Look at that, 38 gold. We have enough gold. I don't know how we got that. Maybe just looting bosses. We have more than enough gold. And the good thing is, if we die, we're going to just respawn right where... Now, there is an enchanting trainer that used to be in here. I wonder if she still is. I'm kind of curious. Let's fight this guy. I gain nothing other than the ability to more frequently... use that power, which I just did. I mean, that's good. By using that, it allows me the ability to have my counter spell off cooldown. I just want to see what's over there. Nothing special. Because we never went there before. Or we did. Yeah, see, this is where that girl used to be. Right here. She's not there anymore. So there's no longer any enchanting trainer that you have to visit or can visit in Uldaman. She's gone. Well, unless I'm wrong, I really could have sworn that was her spot. Unless it's over there, I guess we can look over there and see. I also kind of remember it being somewhere tied to this area, so... Guess. Okay, so that guy is... Let's see what we can do. Oh, this guy's not even... these guys are not even elite. That makes me... That's better. I thought these guys were going to be like regular mobs, which is good that they weren't, because I would have instantly died, but that's okay. That would have also teleported me to the front of the dungeon. I just would have had to spend some gold. Food crate, huh? That's neat. Wild hog shanks. Alright, so this is the back door had we come in this way, but I think we already beat this. I don't think these quests exist anymore. Alright, so more little non-elite mobs. That's pretty good. See, we're already at 2. Oh, and that guy's up there. Okay, cool. So just fighting these dudes who I don't think... Oh, we got another mysterious satchel. Ah, we got a cloak. Like I said, one of the only... I think we are now fully caught up, other than that ring, but we have an equivalent one. Other than trinkets, we now have every... We're fully bedecked in, like, in the mysterious gear. This guy, a little more annoying, this bat. It's gonna definitely, potentially be annoying. Because of his shrieking. Alright, we managed to get out of there without a shriek. This guy, also annoying. Yeah, it's like we quit on this little area. I mean, pretty good. Pretty strong. Oh, he reflected. Jerk. Ow. I hope he doesn't reflect everything, because... Let's go ahead and eat, even though I would be better eating on my own goods. Scorpion. I think I can make up my way around now. We're just trying to make our way out. And then what we'll do is, yeah, we'll go ahead and... Oh, no. Gotta go that way. I would just hearth right now, but... Oh, this thing's elite. Saving the last one. This guy. That's pretty good. Blasted him. Did I just aggro them? Sure did. These I can just blast. Oh no. That was a little tougher than I thought. It kicked off my little time power. See, it's good that I have that. Because I'm sitting here bringing myself to the brink of death like it's a fun little hobby. Now, yeah, opening up this keystone, yada, yada, yada. I'm not sure if you still have to do that the regular way. It's really going to be very hard to do this with the speed with which people run these dungeons without kind of running it on, you know, solo all the way. Oh, hey, you little jerk. Blasted him. That gave me a mage weave. Alright, so that's where we're at right now. We're going to, we're going to turn this in and then head back to Ironforge to go work on our, professions and all that stuff. And that's, if nothing else, we're just going to do that. I think we can get the triage part knocked out of the way. Alright, here we go. This guy. There's lead prospector Durden.
Great to meet you.
Places like Uldaman hold secrets as to the mysteries of my people's past.
What can I do for you?
What is that you have there? What did you learn from the discs?
How are ya?
These discs will change everything. Their secrets are ours now. We get another ring.
Safe travel.
With a rare upgrade. Okay, so I don't want the Chamber of Kazmul. Don't really know what that's about. What is the Chamber of Kazmul? Ah.
Watch your back.
So that's a chain quest. Alright, so what we got was this ring. The other one I have is like a 21. This one's only a 12. So the Band of Uldaman, even with an upgrade, not particularly great. Okay, now we hearth out of here. We go get as high as we can on first aid. Alright, so now to the first aid part. First of all, to get the Alliance version, I heard that Alliance trauma does still exist. Oh, it actually is picked up from the person in Ironforge. Perfect. And so, allegedly, this one still exists. So, even though the Horde version was not, because Dustwall and Marsh is our next zone. Now, we're not going to run it in a couple days. Tomorrow, we're going to go do a classic run of Stranglethorn Vale again. I mean, not Stranglethorn, I'm sorry. Of Upper Blackrock Spire. That's tomorrow's thing. And then we'll do Final Fantasy Tuesday. But in a few days, on Wednesday...
What can I get for you today?
Inky Black Potion. I don't care about that. The mysterious ones we already looked at. You can't drop. I don't need that. I actually want to save because there's no point to sell it. Alright, I'm actually going to sell my beer-basted boar ribs too, because it seems like they have been nerfed. Alright, and then let's see what we can... I have a ton of gold, so hopefully that's enough gold to do something with. And we're getting some of these other shards that we don't... And we're gonna also ditch some of our own. I'm pretty sure I have like plenty of... There we go. So that's all good. We now want to go specifically just checking out... I mean, as long as I save that 4 whatever gold we need for... Wait, what's that? That's tailoring. Alright, so we just have to save about 5 gold. If I save about 5 gold, and I'm not going to worry about disenchanting at all. And honestly, this is going to take us a few just playing around with this, so... As we walk in here, we have the... Apprentice Tailor. There's our tailoring trainer.
What's on your mind?
Alright, so... he doesn't have anything new for us right now. Good. And then... We don't have anything great. What about, let me talk to the guards and find out where the bandage trainer, the first aid trainer is at. Other side of the pit here. Alright. So there's the Ironforge physician.
What's happening?
That's herbalism.
Watch your back.
Upstairs.
Welcome.
Alright, so we got nothing from these guys. As of right now. What can I build? So just going for... Classic. What about bandage? So wool bandages are where I'm at, but I want to get the linen. So what kind of linen can I build? Ideally, that is... So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use up all the linen, ideally in a way that gives me some disenchantable things.
What's on your mind?
Okay, so... that's not disenchantable. That requires leather. That's not disenchantable. Alright, so these green linen braces are fine, and they give us... They take 3 linen bolts. That's 4. That's 3, and leather. That's 2. Okay, so this reinforced linen cape, I think that's where it's at. Alright, so first we're going to start with 6 bolts of linen. I mean, really, there's not a lot I can do. I'll just make all the bolts of linen. Remember the goal? We need to get to 225. I like that we got Uldaman done today. That's nice. Okay, so that means this week we will be doing Dustwallow Marsh. That's going to probably... Because of the build-up on both 2 sets of characters needing to get to level 15... I anticipate that taking us 2 to 3 days. Let's just assume, worst case scenario, it takes us through Friday. But then Stranglethorn Vale will be easy and open. That's only a level, I think, 10 to 15 zone. I think only 10. Alright, Quite the Quilt 2. Nice. Alright, so now with that, we want this cape. So we need 3 sets. 1, 2, 3. See what we can do here. Nope, didn't get one. It's yellow, so that's good. Okay. 1 more. hope. Perfect. Alright, it's still there, so we can do 5. Can I build 5? Yep. Now this is all a loss of money because I'm going to be converting all of these into... It's green. Now they're green. Okay, so is there anything linen that's yellow? That requires that. That's 4. And I can't afford it. Okay, so I guess the simple kilt is a little better. So I can build 1 more cape because that'll give me 2. Okay, and then we have these breeches. That's 1. Okay. Okay, that got us to 1. Okay, they're still there at 5, so that's good. Alright, we've used up all of our linen, and that got us up to 105. And it gives us a ton of disenchantable material. I might just sell this thing. Okay, a ton. Now we're not still gaining... It's annoying. I should probably move that to where my bag is not covered by it. Or my bag doesn't cover it. I think there's another quest that requires a moss agate. I don't know why that's such a popular... But we also have it. We can send it to someone else if we need to. We send someone... We're crazy enough to send someone into... No, we're gone again. That was crazy. Alright, and then let's see...
Off with ya.
What we're paying to train
got
here.
my attention.
A gray woolen shirt. Alright, now if we go to just bandages here... We're not going to be able to beat just straight up wool bandages. And I think heavy wool we can get at around 110. Yeah, so as long as these are orange, we're not going to be able to beat it. Okay, so now they're yellow. But what else can we learn from this dude?
How are ya?
Double stitch wool shoulders, heavy wool pants, stylish red shirt, white woolen dress.
Safe travels.
Okay. None of that's going to beat what I have. But maybe we can now get heavy woolen bandage from across the way. It might... I think it might be 115, it might be good.
Hello.
Yeah, so now we can learn heavy wool bandage.
See ya soon.
So, it's still bolts of woolen cloth are not going to beat the heavy wool bandage that we can get. And it's not until 150 that we really can get anything, I don't think. Which I still think we're fine on. So this is really just the fastest, smartest way to... Still 100 points off of what we need. We have a crap ton of silk, too. I mean, you're just... A single linen bolt is more than 2 wool. So as long as that's orange, there's just no competition. I think this will get us all the way to 150. Maybe. Pretty close. Alright, we're at 140. And I think 150 is when we get silk. getting close. We might have the ability to make 2 wool bolts. Okay, so we just gained Professional Journeyman. These will give us 6 more. But if I want to switch over now to make bolts of woolen cloth, then I'll have 4 bolts of woolen cloth that we can go to. Alright, so if we learn from her, we can now build a silk bandage, and if I scroll down, heavy silk comes at 180. So we're going to go back over because I want to see what else I could have learned. Heavy silk is not the one I really particularly care about. Alright, so we can learn a bolt of silk now, spider silk boots, spider silk drape, gloves of meditation, lesser wizard's robes, azure silk pants, azure silk hood, azure silk vest, small silk pack. So, gold's lowering some, but it's not out of control. We can also sell all of these to gain a little smidgy poo back. Alright, and then what can I build with my 4 bolts of woolen cloth? I have 3 bolts. Do I have either a 4 or a 2? I have a 4, but that doesn't have the right thing. That's 5. That requires leather. That's 3. Bummer. Alright, so... what about... wool? That's 3. That's 2. Okay. So... these are good at... okay, I think I'm going to go with this because this will at least help me
How are ya?
purchase what I need. So I need... buy 2 of these. This won't help me level up, but it will help me divide out evenly, and it will allow me to disenchant a couple times. I'm pretty sure I'm fine. Alright, so that's good. Alright, so now what we need is up to 80. We need silk bandage. We have 170. We have so much silk. This is really where we're gonna like kind of rubber hits the road on this. We're gonna take this as far as we can take it. Again, heavy silk bandages, they probably just require 2. Probably gonna be able to get most of the rest of the way there with just that. Remember, I gotta save at least about 5 gold. These sell for an okay amount too. I think it's like a 20 sack is like 80 silver. Okay, we're up to 170. Just trying to get to 180, which we're easily gonna do. And boom. Okay, 175. I think we'll have to stop at 180 here. Got it. Okay, so we can now sell those. Yeah, got almost a gold. Now,
You got my attention.
silk headband, swashbuckler shirt, earthen vest, white shirt, silk belt, bolt of mage weave, crimson silk, red swashbuckler, green silk. Alright, we're getting pretty... we're down to 27 gold. But that has also unlocked mage weave for us. Bolt of mage weave, so that means we should be pretty close to...
How are you?
Alright, so this is heavy silk. Remember, we need 5...
Soon.
we actually... yeah, we need 5 to get mage weave bandages. Alright, so a bolt of silk requires 4. And a heavy silk bandage only requires 2. So it's not even a competition. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever, it doesn't matter. 5, and I don't even know what level it needs to be. Maybe 200, maybe 210, not sure. I don't know if I think heavy silk are monetarily more worth it than regular silk. I don't remember. Cool, and remember we're trying to get to 225. That's end goal here, and we are already we've gone from I think maybe around 100. Oh, you know what? I should have learned that thing. I think 210 is what gets us there. If I remember from our last time. Pretty cool. Yep, okay, so 210.
Great to meet you.
We now can build Mage Weave. So now we have everything we need. Nothing will stop us from getting the 225 that we need. We have the recipes needed to do it. We just... You know, we might not be able to buy every recipe. Okay, how do you guys sell for? Yeah, those are the ones that sell for 80 apiece. I also forgot to learn this. Red woolen bag. Not that it super matters, but... Okay, and she doesn't have anything for sale that matters, right? No. Alright, what can you... Alright, so... These are... Whoa, these are getting quite expensive. Alright, so I will buy one more, but we are... Now we're out of money. So we're gonna get... I can make bolts of silk cloth. Right here. Because that way we can get a little bit more... We have enough Mage Weave that I'm not worried about. We have 39 Mage Weave bandages to get us 15 points, so okay. But I'm gonna build all these bolts of silk cloth. And then maybe we can get a little bit more enchanting out of it. It's expensive to max out these recipes. And good. Alright, so now we have...
I've the finest wares in the land.
We have 3. These are 10... things, it's fine. Alright, so these green silk shoulders take 5. Don't have that. Okay, that takes 4. The crimson silk vest takes 4. It's yellow. These pantaloons take 4, and they're orange. That's pretty good. Long silken cloak, can't build it. Okay, so let's go with these right here. So we're gonna build 5. We can build exactly 5 sets. So we need 10 silken threads, and 10 red dyes. So we did lose a little money there, and we're gonna not gain it back. But this is actually gonna allow us to build 5 more points up with our silk. Good on us. And I'm probably pretty sure those pants are... Yeah, they're not as good as what we've been wearing. Okay. There you go, we gain them as a transmog. We are 10 points away.
Keep your feet
Alright,
on the
and now we
ground.
cannot afford any new recipes, but we can come back and make regular Mage Weave bandages. Up until they can no longer be purchased. I know that single Mage Weaves sell for more than doubles. It's great. And you had to be level 15, which we were. Alright, we got Professional Expert. We're still cruising on these Mage Weave bandages. We're going to take them as far as we can, and then I'll sit on a stack of them till I can get a little bit more money. Great. I think Heavy Mage Weave can maybe take you all the way till the end at green, but... Okay, it's going to allow us to get to 235. That's good. I mean, it'll allow us to get to 240. 240 might be that cutoff point. Yeah, okay, so we need to...
How are you?
Not that much, honestly. Alright, so we gotta save that.
Be good.
Now, there should be... When we looked at this thing... Down there, she should give us the recipe now. I'm gonna check and see. She does. Now she has it.
What can I do for you?
Alliance Trauma. She can give us this for 12 gold, which we don't have. The esteemed Dr. Gustav van Housen can train you further. He can be found in Theramore treating the wounded at the barracks.
How are you?
Dr. Gleamageddon, I presume. It is a pleasure to see you. I have some wonderful news for you. Gustav van Housen, Chief Physician of Alliance Trauma, has made a personal request for you to join him at Theramore. This could be the opportunity of a lifetime. I'd give anything to be given a chance to study under the great Dr. Gustav van Housen. Do not squander this opportunity, Doctor. Yes, I will not. Alright, and then Enchanting is where we're going to go next. So play around with that a smidgy poo. Maybe we can make a little bit of money back. Maybe not. Alright, so that's Inscription. Enchanting Trainer. Enchanting Supplies. Inscription Trainer. Alright, so...
What's on your mind? Watch your back.
There's Enchanting Supplies. Is the Enchanting Trainer upstairs?
Greeting.
Yeah. Okay, so nothing that we need to worry about right now, but let's go to this.
Pleased to meet you.
Alright, so... Let's begin Enchanting. Now, as far as... Let's see what we have. 3, 1, 1. Just... Okay, so minor health. So we need to buy some vellum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to... I'm preferring this instead of enchanting my stuff because I want to be able to sell it. Like, this is not a lot, but this is going to be a couple silver that we're gaining. Okay. And then we just check out the trainer each time I do 5 points and see where we can go.
Pleased to meet you.
Nothing. So 55. Very minimal.
Good day to you. You have a great day now.
Very minimal with what we can get.
Hi, you're a tall one.
Let's see. I feel like I gained a decent amount off that. Okay. Do we get any at 60? I'm getting some money somehow.
Salutations.
Lesser health. Not bad. Only 2 silver, by the way.
Making a special purchase?
Okay. This is still lesser health. No, this is still the best one for this. Using up those greens. Perfect. We have this too that requires 80, so I should be able to get to 80 with this. Anything for me, buddy?
Can I help you?
Nope.
You have a great day now.
Interesting.
Yes, it is. Oh, I forgot to sell last time. Alright, this will get me to 70. I'm almost done being an apprentice enchanter. Great.
Off and away.
Hey,
I can now make a greater magic wand, and I can do minor protection.
Would you like to purchase something?
Yeah, of course I do. Alright, this one, minor health is not good anymore. So that's way too much. That's 2 and 1, 2 and 1. I mean, they're still yellow. 1 and 1. That's 3. I feel like I'd rather still go with... Still rather go with this. Because it's still gonna probably, you know, get you the level up you need. Rather than 3 at a time. There you go. So...
Be seeing you. Hey. Off and away.
Took 1 extra. That's not that bad. What about at 75? What do you got for me?
interesting.
Nothing.
Off and away.
Okay.
Would you like to purchase something?
So far, we've made enough to have it pay for itself. Alright, and it's still... I still feel like it's pretty good. Okay, so now the goal is to get to 80. And now then we can learn this minor strength bracer. Yeah, so same deal. It's maybe... It took 1 extra. It's not that bad.
Very good.
Alright, at 80, what can you teach me anything, sir? Now that I'm a journeyman. Minor agility. Great. And I can learn minor bracer strength. Fantastic.
Hey.
Hey! Alright, so minor agility is a 1, 2. That's a lot. Minor strength takes 5. So I'm still gonna rock this. Still going with this because it's averaging me only 6. It's not too bad. Okay, so this time it's... Of course I bought 6, so it... Uh-oh, so now we've had... Now it's... Uh-oh. Now it's been 3 wasted. Either way... Yeah, so... That took 9, so that took 4 extra, but that's still not even averaging 2 each.
Pleased to meet you.
Nothing
Have
new.
a great day now.
Okay.
Good day to you.
And that just might be bad RNG. That might be a reflection of where we're at. Yeah, we're still more than fine. So now I'm going to buy 10. Let's just rock it. See how many it takes. 86. 9. 87. 9. 9. 9. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Bad luck. Okay, so now I feel like it's pretty close. Now I will switch over to the thing that's 3 each. Okay, so to get... Now it's green also, by the way.
You have
So,
a great day now. Off and away.
alright.
Can I help you?
So now I can also do minor striking.
Making a special purchase?
Yeah, I am. Well, I can also learn wizard oil and a mage
Very
weave
well,
pouch. So that's cool. Couple new things. That did cost a little bit of money, but...
Hi, you're a tall one.
Alright, so... Minor wizard oil is worth nothing. Mage weave pouch must be on the tailoring side of things. Alright, so... Minor striking... That's a lot, still. Still a lot. That's 3 each, so I feel like that's a pretty good one. So I can do 6 of them. I'm not worried about... I'll make whatchamacallits with the other one. This is minor stamina. Okay, and then I still have one of these that I can just put on this. Why not? I got lucky and got a 97 out of it.
Interesting.
Okay, so
You have a great day now.
we are at 97.
Salutations.
Nothing new there. So now I can work on
Pleased to meet you.
building the wands. Okay, so lesser magic. These are greater. I feel like that's worth it.
Be seeing you.
Alright,
My, you're a tall one.
so we need 8, 9, 10 simple woods. I'll buy one of these too.
Very
Actually, yeah,
good.
that's better. Actually, didn't help me. So I need 9
a special
simple
purchase?
woods.
Off and away.
Alright, and now this is all just... We're gonna get to just sell these, we can't disenchant them. Okay, we're up to a flat 100. Not too shabby. Slowly increasing our classic enchanting. I don't know how easy it's gonna be. We'd have to really take this guy around the world to increase this some more. Perfect. So now she can buy all of these. Really not a lot else I can do. The bags are really
Very well then.
freed up now. Can you teach me anything?
Interesting.
Minor impact, minor stam. Cool. Don't think I have anything. Yeah, that takes that. Doesn't matter. Shield enchantment. I need light illusion dust. So I'm starting to need the next tier. I have these small brilliant shards. Don't even know what those are useful for. And I have 2 gold. I don't even think that's enough to get me the next rank of, like, tailoring item. I'll check it and see, but I don't think so.
What can I get for you today?
Like, what does he need?
Your feet on the
Yeah.
ground.
I'm to the point where I need 4 and 20 silver. Alright, so now we're going to fly over to Wetlands from here. I'll pay for the ride, because we have to go do the Horde.
Great to meet you.
Yeah, super close. Alright, so Alliance Trauma is the next first aid one that we're doing. Perfect. And then the Alliance version of Triage is where we're at now. And then we will probably hearth back, because I don't want to strand... I'd like half of my Alliance characters still over here in the Eastern Kingdoms, so we're not going to... And I already have my Druid and Hunter over here. So we'll hearth this old wizard back. But he's doing pretty good. I don't know which one he'll take next time. Arcane Missiles getting extra. I would have to imagine we want that. They're casting stacking. I have to imagine all of these are probably good. Alright, so like I said, Wednesday we start the Dust Wallow Marsh part of our life. And I'm glad we've done the triage part of it, so that's good. If you look at Dust Wallow Marsh, there's a small handful. You have to be 15. There are 4 Alliance quests, and if you look at our characters, I don't know who's lower, the Druid or the Hunter, but we'll have to get one of them up to 15. So that's going to be Wednesday's quest, maybe finishing. Yeah, and Thursday we'll have to take one of our 3 horde characters. The shaman. The shaman is so far behind, so it'll be the shaman. That's why it's going to take us 2 days, because it's going to take us a little while to get our shaman up to snuff, up to level 15. Alright, now we have to get on the boat. Maybe there's a portal. I don't know. This way. Yeah, there's no portal. We just have to wait for the boat.
Greetings.
Can't believe there's still boats we have to do. Cool. Alright. What's our time looking like right now? No, we're fine. So it just take us a second to do the triage quest. So on par, this is a normal. There's not a lot of people out here in wetlands. One other player. And then, yeah, like I said, Stranglethorn Vale is going to be the next one after that. Stranglethorn Vale is going to open a few things. It's really going to open the pirate thing. Now, if you look at the Cape of Stranglethorn, there are actual, like, 5 quests. But they're all related to the Bloodsail Buccaneers, except for the one that is the Arena Master. So, tricky quests, and that will be the second half, but Northern Stranglethorn is a different beast. This one has more, and it's mostly... Oh, that one requires... The OOX of your own is going to have to be waiting off to the side. Alright, so we're waiting on this, but what's on my little spreadsheet here, this TBD? What did we do? Yeah, I must have already deleted the other one. These are all fine. These are all gonna eventually get deleted. At some point. They're just not real. Right now. Yeah, so Northern Stranglethorn, if you look, it's mostly it's all just the hunting. The majority of those hunting quests still exist, along with Welcome to the Jungle. They're neutral, so we only have to do them one time. And then the OOX, we cannot do that one until we complete the 3 chicken escort quests, which are Tanaris, Hinterlands, and Feralis. Which the Hinterlands, Tanaris, and Feralis are all part of the next thing, the next zone, wrapping up, but we really will just get a chance to do those hunting quests and then go work down on reputation. It'd be annoying. I'm going to be sending Gleekon, I think, over there to work on it. So we'll send her in. We'll send her into the zone. Alright, and we now have our first character in Dust Wallow, although he's not going to stay. We're going to have whoever needs it more, the hunter or the druid, as we try our best to get everybody up to level 30. Look, I'm still like kind of attached to the island. Alright, this is the Alliance version of Triage. We did the Horde version in Arathi already in Hammerfall. Now there's a guy in here. It was pretty easy to do it. I've never really had a hard time with this quest. I know I've read comments. Some people seem like they might struggle. This one is a little harder.
Hey there.
It's good to see you again, Dr. Gleemageddon. I've been following your progress, and I dare say that it is time you learn some of the more advanced bandaging techniques. Turn to me from time to time as your skill advances, and I shall teach you all I know. He does have some things to teach. I don't have nearly enough.
How are you? You need something?
Wonderful. Put on your scrubs. We'll start at once.
See you later. Good day to you.
For triage.
Hello.
Good day, Doctor. You will be tested on your ability to triage patients accordingly this afternoon. Should you pass your examination, you'll join the prestigious ranks of Alliance Trauma. Now pay attention. The critically injured must be tended to first. After the criticals come the badly injured. The injured should be tended to last. You must save 15 patients to pass this exam. You'll fail should 60 of your patients die in triage.
Safe
Good luck,
travel.
Doctor. Okay, there's a badly injured. Okay, we have a few badly injured. Okay, oh, what? I must have been clicking on the wrong guy. See, it's just because of the camera angling, it's a little bit more glitchy. That's 2 patients. Here's our 3rd. Okay, here's a 4th. That guy just spawned in after, so he'll be okay. Here's a 5th. Here's a 6th. There's a badly injured, but I think he can survive once while I go get this guy. There's a 7th. It's a badly injured. There's an 8th. There's a 9th. That guy can live. Here's a 10th. Oh, we gotta get this guy. Here's an 11th. And then I gotta get the badly who might die. He died. I missed him. 11th. Here's the 12th. Here's the 13th. Oh, he died. Darn it. Here's the 14th. Now I got them all. Okay.
What can I do for you? You need something?
Dr. Gleemageddon, welcome to Alliance Trauma. Good XP, an Alliance Trauma certification, and a bunch of bandages we can sell for 2 more gold. So that's great. I don't need those bandages. We're just going to sell them right here.
You need something?
Good on us. Okay, so I don't need the certificate. You can't read it or do anything with it. And I'm hearthing back over to the other side of the bay. And that's it for this character. So we are in great shape as we continue to press forward. We've ran our first real dungeon with other people. Much less communication and collaboration, but much, much, much faster and easier. And yeah, so we are also good. We've done all of the possible first aid quests in the game. Eventually we'll get to some of the other jobs too. Fishing will be the most difficult. But yeah, so there you go. So we have our couple days of hiatus where we do our side projects, and then we'll be back into Dustwallow Marsh, into Stranglethorn Vale over the weekend. Stranglethorn Vale, because it's neutral, we really just have to do it mostly with GleeCon, and then we'll work into how feasible will it be for her to rep grind on the Booty Bay people. She'll be starting to work that. So, alright, thank you everybody so much for watching, for listening, and for tuning in. This episode's in the pipe. 5 by 5.